and welcome to the channel. I did a review a couple of days ago of the inbike bottoms. Well, I've also been sent a jacket from inbike to do a review on. This is it here. I've actually been out with this, took it out for a ride in freezing temperatures, absolutely bitterly cold. It was 1 degree I think when I was out, but there was a wind chill, so it was about -1, -2. And let's see how I got on. So I've got the jacket on and just come down from home, a couple of miles, and it's really cold here, really cold. 2 degrees when I left here, temperature of 2 degrees, but there's a wind chill as well. So it's about -1, I think, -2, something like that. I think the weather forecast said. And it does feel cold. It feels very, very cold. But I don't feel cold in this. So far, so good. To be honest with you, I was very sceptical because it's quite a thin feeling jacket. It doesn't feel that thick. It doesn't feel anywhere near as thick as my jacket or my yellow jacket that you saw before that I used on the review of my bottoms, the inbike one. That's a really warm jacket, and I thought this is not going to be as warm as that. But so far it is. It's very warm. It's a very thin jacket, but somehow it's still warm. So far so good. So that's a positive. One negative at the moment is the pockets. I think they're a bit small. I think they're a bit. The entrance seems a bit small, and the pockets themselves aren't that deep. And the little handle there, the little thing to open it there, the zip, I should say, handle. What am I talking about? The little zip there to open it. Can you see the little end on it? Very, very small to get a hold of. Very fiddly when you're on your bike. You know, if you're trying to undo them. So far that's the two negatives I can find. Well, one negative, the pockets. You know, a bit small. Depth not that big. You can get. I mean, I've got a phone and stuff in my other pocket, but I like really deep pockets. So if I had to niggle pick, I would prefer the pockets to be a bit bigger, and the entrance to the pockets to be a bit bigger, and certainly the little bits on the end of the zips, whatever you call them. I'm not sure what you call them. You know, the actual handles you open the zip with, they're a bit small. But I'm nitpicking. You know, I've got to just try and be honest with you. They're the only things I found wrong. That's the only thing I should say I found wrong so far. But I've only done a couple of miles, so I'm going to go further and we'll see how we get on. So as most of you know who've been on my channel for a while, I don't do black clothes and bikes. I don't think black is a good colour for cycling on the roads. I think it's dangerous. I think it should be seen, but that's my opinion. I know a lot of people do like black clothes. I had no choice with this top. Inbike basically said, this is what's available, would you like to try it out? So I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. And it's black, unfortunately for me. But I'm on the lines today, I'm not on the roads, so it doesn't matter so much. I still like to be visible, even on the lines, for walkers and horses and things, but horse riders I should say, but it is what it is, and this is what I've got. I'm actually dressed head to toe in bike gear. I've got the jacket on, as you're aware, and I've also got the bottoms on as well, which you should have already seen the review on them. And they're really good. They're my go-to bottoms at the moment, really good. Inbike actually does some gloves as well. I haven't tried them, but I'll put the link in the description if you want to check them out. And if it's anything like the rest of their stuff they've sent me, it should be pretty good. Because this is the third item of clothing I've checked of theirs out. They've tried out of theirs. And they've all been good. All been good. The bottoms, this jacket and my yellow jacket, and so far all of them have been absolutely fantastic. Really good value for money as well. And just so you're aware, I don't get paid off inbike, anything like that. I'm not employed by them. They just send us your bit of clothes to try out, and I'm going to tell you the truth. And so far it's been good. It's been very good. Hopefully you can see there, but these do have like an inner cuff on these sleeves as well, which is very good. Keeps the wind out, so you're not going to get that chill going straight up your sleeve. So I think it's time for the unscientific water test with a water bottle, like I did with the bottoms. Again, I've never done this. This is the first time on camera I'm doing this, so hopefully it doesn't get soaked to the skin. I'm about the same spot as I was last time, so I'm halfway through my well, I'm quarter into my ride, I should say. So I've got a fair few miles to go. So let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. If you can see that, all right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's waterproof. That's waterproof. Just beads on, and then it just shakes off. So thank God for that there. But yeah, unscientific test, but it shows that it is waterproof. I've just found as well the zip I mentioned before about the opening to my pocket. Actually, it does open a little bit wider. Still not massive wide opening, but the zip actually went a little bit further down than I thought. It's just a bit stiff with it being new. So, you know, it's not too bad. Still quite a small pocket, I think, but the zip does go a little bit further down than I thought. And the end of the zip, the toggle thing on the end is still too small. That hasn't magically changed. But so far, I've done 10 miles and I'm still warm. You can still feel the air circulating inside it. It's not, doesn't block the air completely, but I don't feel cold. I just feel a little bit of air circling around the arms, but not, you know, cold at all. And I mean, at the moment it's 2 degrees with the wind. It's a bit here on the camera here, but the wind's hitting us straight in the face. So I've got a wind chill, I think it's about -1, something like that. And I'm not cold. The only thing that is chilly is probably my toes. I've just got a normal pair of trainers on here. Well, walking shoes with a couple of pairs of socks on, and the wind's starting to come through a little bit. So inbike, if you're listening, you don't do socks, do you? You could do some socks, I think. But yeah, so far I'm impressed with the jacket. So far it's been very good. The one thing I think is a little bit lacking on with this jacket is the back of the jacket. I think it could be longer. It is cut, the jacket, to be a little bit longer at the back. There is a little bit where it goes down, if you can see there, kind of does slope down a bit, but I don't think it goes down enough. But I think if it was wet and anything like that, I think that might cause a problem there. I don't think you can see it properly in the camera, but I think that should be a little bit longer down your bum there. I think that's a bit short. That's just another little slight thing I found. Now I've done 15 miles on the bike and it's 2 degrees at the moment. It's actually been down as low as 1 degree. And as I say, the wind chill, when the wind hits you, it's a lot colder than that. But it's a lovely night, as you can see here. Lovely night. And at least it's dry for a change, which makes a nice change. The ground's not all muddy and clarts. But this jacket, very impressed, very impressed. As I say, I wish it was a better colour. I don't like wearing black. But on the lines it doesn't matter so much, you know what I mean. It's not as important as it is on the roads. But apart from that, and that's just my own preference, of course, that's just my own personal preference. Some people love black cycling gear. It's warm. I've never been cold. You can feel the air come through the arms, but not cold at all. You know, it just feels like the air circulating around. I don't know what it'll be like for breathability. I'll see when I get back home, and I'll see what that's like. You know, see if it's if I'm soaked on the inside, or whether it's okay. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see that later. I'm not going to take it off now. It's a bit too cold to take it off at the moment. But so far it's good. I mean, I'm not going to go the whole. I'm not going to finish the whole ride before I finish this video off, because it's getting dark and you won't be able to see us. But so far it's been good. I would say, like I said, the two things: the back could be longer, and the pockets could be maybe it's a bit deeper. I think. That's just a little niggle that I think it's not a big important thing. And the ends of the zips, you know, that you get a hold of are a bit hard to get a hold of, especially with the gloves or something going. Got gloves on, they're very fiddly to get a hold of. They could be a little bit bigger. But apart from that, it's a good jacket. And another thing with this jacket as well is you could wear this outside. You know, you could put there's a hood on this jacket, and you could use this outside. You know, you could walk around with it without cycling. It doesn't look too cycling, you know, orientated, if you like. It's not. You're not going to be people pointing and going, oh, he's got a cycling jacket outside. You know, it's one of these type of jackets you can wear on the streets. You know, it's a nice smart jacket. It looks nice. So I think it's multi-use really. You know, you could use it for out walking. You could use it for, you know, going shopping, or you could use it on your bike. So, you know, it's got that going for it as well. But yeah, so far it's been really good, really warm, and it's been a freezing cold day. So it's been a good test of it. So very impressed with this. Very good jacket. So, you know, if I was giving this a score out of 10, I would say I would give it 8. I would say I would give it 8 out of 10. It's very warm. I kind of faulted for that. I would just knock it down a couple of points for, say, the back and the toggle on the zip. But saying that, like I said before, my back hasn't been cold. You haven't been out and feeling freezing on my back, anything like that. But I do have a base layer underneath, so whether that's keeping us warmer, I don't know. But yeah, I would say 8 out of 10 for this. It's worth buying. I would certainly buy it. You know, you can't go far wrong with it. So as you saw in the video, it was an impressive jacket, very warm. There seems to be a bit of a trend with inbike stuff. You know, very good quality stuff at a reasonably good price. This is the third item I've now tested from inbike. I've tested the jacket last year, which was really good. The yellow jacket I had, which I still use. I use that regularly, and that's a really good jacket. It's my go-to jacket. I use it all the time. I think I said on the last video, when you do pick your sizes, make sure you go off the size chart that inbike have on their page there, and don't go off your normal sizes, you know, because you know, their size is a little bit different to ours. So make sure you choose the size correctly from their guide. But yeah, so black. I'm not a big fan of black, but it is a very smart jacket. It is a very, very nice jacket. It does come with a hood as well, which you can zip off. I zipped it off when I used it on the ride there. It's just got a little zipper on the back there and pulls off. As I said in the video, the one thing I didn't like, well, a couple of things I didn't like. I mean, they advertise these as being like concealed zippers, which is fair enough. But I think the little toggle there, which I tried to show you in the video when I was on the bike, just there where my finger is, if the camera won't focus that small. I think it's too small. I think it's too much of a small, fiddly little zipper, you know, handle, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what the real name is for them. To get a hold of when you know, on your bike. I mean, I had gloves on as well, so that didn't help. But I think even without gloves, you know, it's a very little thing. I think it should be bigger just to get your hands on. And I think the back didn't come down far enough. The back does come down a little bit, but I think the back should have come down further. You know, I think this back here should be like further down over your bum, so you know, it covers your bum. And it didn't ride up on me, but I did have a base layer underneath, so maybe that was keeping my back covered. I don't know, but I felt my back a couple of times, and it wasn't right up my back, so maybe it is long enough. I don't know. But my personal opinion, which is all my reviews are, I think the jacket could have benefited from having a longer back. That was the two things I didn't like. I wouldn't say I didn't like, but you know, it could have been improved. Put it that way. So you know, there are two things I'd mark it down for. But again, I'm like me bottoms the other day. I'm really struggling to find any issues with these items that they send us, because they really are good quality and really good price. I mean, this is I've got the price wrote down here. This is normally £59 for this. For a cycling jacket, that's pretty good. That's pretty good already. But there's a 20% discount on this, so you're saving £11.80. So that makes it £47 and 20 pence. £47 and 20 pence that you get this for. So that's a good price. That is a really good price for this jacket, I think. It's like I say, it's very good quality. It does have the two pockets on the side. It also has a little zip here. If you can say, I never showed that when I was on the bike, but it isn't actually a pocket. It's more like a vent, so you can open that up and you can let air in and cool you down if you need to. Obviously I didn't need that yesterday because it was freezing cold. I did feel the air coming through, as I said in the video yesterday. I did feel the air coming through the jacket on the arms, you know, like, but it wasn't cold, you know, it just felt like air was circulating around this inside, and I never felt cold at any point. And when I got back, I took my jacket off and I wasn't soaking either. I wasn't boiling the bag, you know, my undergarment wasn't covered in sweat or sticking to us, or you know, with condensation. So it obviously is breathable. It is a breathable jacket, and like I say, a very, very smart, very nice jacket. So what you can see is okay there. So that's the jacket on. I've got it on top of my Christmas jumper here, so obviously it's going to be a bit tighter than it would be normally. But it's a nice fitting jacket. It's got the cuffs here, as you can see, like hidden cuffs, which basically, you know, stops the wind flying up the side of your sleeves there. But it's a well-made, nice jacket with a hood on as well. As I said before, there's one zippable hood, so you can have that on as well. It's with the hood up, and it's very, very smart. I think you can wear this outside. I said in the video that you could, you know, use this, you know, going shopping, you know, out on the street. It's a smart, nice jacket. You know, looking at it, you wouldn't think, oh, that's a cycling jacket, and I think you could use it as well as being on the bike. You can use this, you know, anytime really. So yeah, very, very good jacket. I think it's pretty good value as well for the money. You know, you can pay a lot of money for cycling jackets, and I think this is pretty good value. It's comfortable, it's warm, waterproof, you know, breathable, really good. And I tested in really, really cold weather, so I can't really fault it at all. Kind of fault it. And as I say, if you get it at the moment, make sure you get it. Use the code before it expires, because it does expire the code at the end of December, I think it is. I'm sure it's the end of December. I think it's the 30th of December or something. So if you wanted to buy this, make sure you get it before then. But yeah, you can get it for, as I say, £47.20. So for that price, it's a damn good jacket. So yeah. So anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye bye.